captivation to this black and white.
This was a chapter full of surprises. Because first of all, we see the whole city. It's not just the cycle. It's not just a studio. The ink world is like a real world, like cities and such. Normal people, like ink people, but normal, like in normal life, you know, having their own life, chill there, and shops, cinemas, and oh my goodness, And then we meet Bendy. We walk with him and we try to get into the Gen studio, and then suddenly we get teleported from when we get the car to get into the Gen studio, where suddenly Joey appears out of nowhere and he takes us to the beginning of chapter 1 of Bendy and Ink Machine. I actually reacted to it positively, not negatively, like, oh my goodness, no, we have to do it again. No, I actually reacted positively because of how it all changed. I wanted to see how chapter 1 would have looked like. And I had the moment finally. Like Joey is saying, hey, come here. Nah, I'm walking around. Hey, if you go like where the ink machine would be, there is no, because of course it's in Wilson's retreat. But you can hear the heartbeat, and when in Bendy and Ink Machine, when the Ink Demon was near the sounds, you know, this is also cool. And then when we the audio log of Wally Franks, like from chapter 1 of Bendy and Ink Machine, that was also amazing. And the desk, here's an old desk. I bet someone wasted so much time in this chair. So Joey then tells us everything from his perspective, like, why should we trust Joey? Hello. And then he says that he created Audrey, that Audrey is his child, and we all thought, oh my goodness, Audrey we thought, everyone, or most of us, that it would be Henry's child, and suddenly comes out, now it's Joey's. Joey didn't have a wife, he just made a child out of ink, because he's gay. Let's be honest, he has no attraction to women. He could be also asexual, but let's be honest. The way he treats men, it's literally saying he's gay. He just lets us go, like, okay, I'm not going to fight. Even though there's a probably family, because normally he didn't want it to give up his side. And she then leaves. We go to the Gen workshop. And then suddenly the signal towers get on, and the Ink Demon comes, and then comes out, he's Bendy. The Ink Demon is Bendy. They are the same person. It was a shock. And in the Gen building, the keepers, don't ask me. The keepers are so, like, you can literally, like, the thing is, it's not the fact that they are working like the projectionist, maybe a little bit more on a high alert. But the thing is that the keeper, I hate them so damn much. First, they come from us, and second, from the keeper logs, they poured a stealing wire and tore his body in two. Ding Demon's body, like, why? As if that's not human enough. Like, what am I saying? They're brutal monsters, like, seriously. And the Ink Demon says that he's, in comparison, you are totally innocent. No, he's not innocent, I know. But being serious, he is a victim, not a monster. He's not a mistake. He is misunderstood. Stealing, like, the first time I've read this, I didn't know what a stealing wire is, because English is not my first language. I have translated it, or, yeah. When I realized what it is, I was so damn mad. Like, why? Why would you do that? Just, like, torture, like, and then turn him, like, into a smaller size Bendy. Hey, I am very glad he's trying, at least, to not let Audrey go in there. Or Bendy, at least. And then we get, oh, cycle breaker room, yes. Oh my. Yeah, we meet Heidi as well, who lets us in the cycle breaker room. Big Steve, probably he's Steve McGregor. I almost said George McSteve, what? No, because he's Big Steve McGregor, employee in the gent. What makes sense? So, and there was Henry. Like, the first time we see how Henry looks like. I have to say, his design is very good. Even though, before we even knew how he looked, so I've seen so many designs, they were also awesome. Like, literally. Then with Sammy playing on his banjo, Norman decapitated, Bertram's head, Alice gone, just a message on her. And yeah, chapter 4 ends because the keepers took us away.
Children of the machine, bring this newcomer.
We wake up in the train, like, where Wilson is, and he's, like, talking about, like, this doesn't make sense, like, look, you have to help me with my father, like, to save his life. I was like, hey, wait a moment. Like, before the archives came, I thought Wilson, like, probably he is old, but in the archives we can see that he looks like that because, working with the ink machine like that has literally caused him health problems and such. And I thought he looks that way because he's old, not because of the. So I thought he was, I don't know, 70s. And that would mean probably either his father is slightly alive or already dead. It comes out, it wasn't about his father. But anyway, like, Audrey doesn't know. She even trusts him a little. She even goes to that designation. She ignores Ink Demon's warning about him lying about all of it. Hey, Betty is such a nice person. I don't understand why the hell. Like, do you trust Wilson? Like, I'm like a moderate figure to him. Because you're such a nice person, that's why. Hey, it would be cool if they showed Betty's face in in Bendy 3, in the third Bendy game. Bendy and we'll see how it goes. Where do we go? Oh, yeah. The gills. Then we take the sleeping pills and twisted Alice. Like, boom! She's there, out of nowhere, taking us. And the thing is, like, suddenly we're there, waking up, and she is like, you're one of a kind. Yeah, Audrey wasn't made like everyone else, was she? Without the soul. And suddenly, like, he thinks, oh yeah, about that. It's said, like, Audrey was made without a soul, just like the Ink Demon. And Wilson thinks she has a soul. And I have two options. Either he doesn't know she's out of ink, and she was made without a soul, or she developed a soul. Like, you might say, what, are you crazy? But I should maybe do a theory video about all my theories I have. We escaped from Alice. Hey, it took me so damn long because I don't know what was wrong with my game. I could only tap into 1 or 2 people. Wait, I was on normal. Probably that's why on easy you can take everyone. Forgot. No, never mind. So yeah, I had only 2 people I could ask because of normal. And that's why it took longer. And the fight. Like, no earlier fight, but she was attacking us and we had to literally banish her. But we did the parallels from Bendy and Ink Machine, literally Allison stabbing her the same way. And then we also getting back to the north wing. No, from the north wing to the south wing to Wilson down there in his laboratory suddenly coming out, no, it's not his father. He just wants Audrey to become a stronger beast to killing demon or something, or like, you know, being above everything. So she kills him when he tries to kill her, making him become not Dudley, his character, but Shipahoi Wilson, not Shipahoi Dudley, Shipahoi Wilson, a monstrous creature which we have to fight against. It was the second hardest fight, because as I said, the hardest fight was the Widow King. Pretty quickly when the colors, yeah, oh my goodness, I almost forgot the colors. It was so damn amazing. Like, how did you manage to do that? This is just beautiful. Even though I still hate Wilson, such color brain colors is actually pretty cool. And the dang demon saves us, Audrey. And he like jumps at Boy Wilson and rips his throat out, like bites into his throat. Oh my goodness. So... And then he comes. And that's like one of the most lines, like the most iconic line, I would say. You are a mistake, a monster like me. Because that would indicate, and I have seen that in one of the analyzing videos. Was it Super Horror Bro? Probably. Yeah, probably Super Horror Bro was it where I saw it. That he refers to himself, that he thinks he is a mistake, he is a monster. Which in my opinion he is not. Even though he has murdered so many people, in my opinion he is not a monster. Because he was made a monster. He is not a monster because he wanted to be. He was forced. Because he was threatened. He was treated like one. Most villain arcs. So for me, he is a victim. He's misunderstood and he just went the wrong path. Nobody was there to show him there's another way. Or nobody was kind to him. And if they were kind to him, then it was Bendy, not Dink Demon. But anyways, they merged together, and then we have Beast. Like, this is like, you literally allow us to be the last boss fight? You're amazing. You're incredible. And then it's repeat, like, the cycle gets restarted, and oh yeah, Sammy just falling off the ground just for a few seconds. And then Bendy is in real life with Audrey. So I very enjoyed the game. As for Bendy and Ink Machine, both games are incredible. They are incredible. But there's a thing also. I think I could be wrong, because I don't know which one is now real, because it isn't indicated fully. Probably in Bendy 3 will be very sure. If the Bendy who is outside is only the Bendy, like Bendy and Ink Machine, yeah, Bendy and Ink Machine, no, Bendy and the Ink Demon, they were one. And if by using that, the end reel, they got separated. Like Bendy having now his own body and his own, like, he had his own personality, but having his own body. And he can now control his own actions now fully. And the Ink Demon having his own mind and his own body. That would be cool. So anyways, we've ended here. I'm sorry it took me 3 parts to do this. I thank you everyone for watching, and for next time.
Born from the blood that burns a machine. Such a wondrous find to convene. I'm quite surprised you even survive.